If you receive an IRS audit letter, you can expect that IRS will be requesting an interview with you, and here are some questions you can anticipate. The caveat is, when you answer any questions to the IRS, you got to make sure that you're always truthful and accurate. And if you're uncertain, definitely consult with a tax attorney ahead of time. So, the first question concerns the sources of income. IRS is going to want to make a determination whether you reported all of your income on your income tax return, such as any cash transactions, if you received any gambling income that wasn't reported, and additionally, any inheritances that you had, any type of additional wealth that you received. Now, not all these are taxable, but IRS is going to be going through your bank account and making a determination whether you reported all of your income. And there are going to be transactions, almost always there are, transactions that are non-taxable deposits, and they're going to make a determination to flag those, and those will be eliminated. But whatever's remaining as taxable income is going to be compared with your tax return. The second question that IRS is going to be focusing on, or a second category, is whether you have any cryptocurrency account or any digital currency. Now, these are a big issue for the IRS. It's now a requirement on your income tax return to report any digital currency that you receive and any accounts that you have, especially if you have a decentralized wallet, because there's not any type of organization that's keeping track of the transactions and calculating the taxable gains. So this is going to be really important. IRS will dive into how are you keeping track of the transactions, how are you making a determination of what taxable income is owed and has to be reported. The third item is if you're a business owner and you receive an SBA PPP or EIDL loan during COVID, IRS is going to want to make a determination of how you use those funds. Now, IRS has been tasked, we believe, with this function because we've seen it come up in a lot of audits and a lot of collection cases, and IRS is looking at how those funds were spent. The fourth area that IRS is really looking at is foreign bank accounts. So if you have any foreign bank accounts, accounts that are offshore, make sure you reported them on your Schedule B, and that you filed your FinCEN 114 if you had more than $10,000 aggregate from all of your bank accounts that are in foreign bank accounts. The last area that IRS is really focusing on, this is kind of the catch-all. Do you have a bookkeeper or a CPA? Who's keeping track of all the record keeping? How are you sorting out your records, and how are you determining the accurate transactions that you're supposed to be reporting on your income tax return, whether it's income, expenses, if you have a business? Do you have a CPA and a bookkeeper, and how often are they reconciling your bank accounts? And do you have accurate profit and loss statement and balance sheet, those type of things? Those are indicators if you're accurately reporting transactions, because if you don't have a bookkeeper and they're finding a lot of errors on your return, they may suspect or actually question a lot of other items on your return. And no matter what the initial audit letter, whatever those issues that are identified on that initial audit letter, no matter what issues those are, IRS certainly will go beyond those. It's not a limit to what they're looking at, but it's a starting point. I'm John Milikowsky, founder of Milikowsky Tax Law. I hope this information was useful.